That is so smart. So I put my notes up on the window right there, so if it looks like I'm just looking off that way, that's why. I don't know why I never thought to just do this. I've come up with all kinds of like setups, and every time I get a new setup that I like, I'm like, oh, this is a cool setup, and then I don't upload videos from there ever again. But yeah, I feel like I like this right now. I don't know. My face looks like really ashy in a way. Like, hi guys. Anyway, let me just stop. Hi guys, my name is Trissy. I can't record in front of this window. I'm just gonna keep looking at shit. All right, let's try this again. Ooh, stretch. Hey guys, hi, my name is Trissy. Welcome to my channel, Modestly Ratchet. What am I talking about today? So today I wanted to talk about how to become a minimalist in 2019. I know a lot of people have been like looking into minimalism a lot more. Myself personally, I'm minimalish. Minimalish is where I have a little bit more than I guess like your normal minimalist. Like, I don't know, I feel like there's certain guidelines to minimalism, or there's certain levels to minimalism. I'm minimalish where I have a little bit more decor, and there's certain things I do allow to be like cluttery, but they're cluttery for a reason. Like my wall, for instance, has a bunch of sticky notes on it, but it's for a reason. This planners and stuff, I do good at telling myself what to do the next day, but when it comes to like having to remember a lot of information, I just, for some reason, this method works so much better for me. If I'm able to like just write something and I'll just take that exact piece of paper, because then I'm like a recall learner, so I'll just look at it, I'll remember how I felt when I wrote it, why I wrote it, and everything really fast. But yeah, so like there's certain things that I do, so I guess I'm like minimalish. Like I have a lot of books. I still have like an obscene amount of shoes. That'll probably cut down once I move and start dressing around again. I'll get tired of them and get rid of them. But yeah, so anyway, first things first, the first step to become a minimalist is to start thinking like a minimalist. Now, for me, my story, I guess I've been a minimalist about like two to 3 years now, and I probably started like 2 years ago. The first step was just like, fine, I'm like, what do you guys think? You know, what is minimalism? I started to do my research. YouTube, obviously, if you're watching this video, is a great place to get research. Most of my research is from YouTube. And then I've read books like The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, Spark Joy, also by Marie Kondo is her name. I will put them down in the description. So, and there's other YouTubers, for instance, like Michelle B is one of them, and also Angst is her last name, and I can never remember her first name. I'm gonna lie if I even think of something. I just love her last name, so it's literally like I don't even think about her first name. What is her first name? I'll link her, and she's amazing. Rachel, that's her name. That's it. When I think of her channel, I think of her last name. Like, I think of Angst. Like, this is her thing. Everything is just black and white. I noticed that she's been doing a difference in her colors lately. It's throwing. I was so for it. But anyway, so everything's like all black and white and very simple. So I always just feel like it's a simple name. But then when I think of her, like the girl that taught me all this, that's my friend. So then it's like, oh, Rachel? Yeah, Rachel. Like, and then I can think of her name. Anyway, so they are two people that I've watched, and also like Sorella Moray, that's another one. That's my friend, so I always be like Sorrel, like Sorrel's my friend in my head. Yeah, so a lot of YouTubers like that, they're really good when it comes to minimalism. Lavender is another. I would say she's a minimalist. I don't know if she actually makes minimalism videos though. I'm not sure. I should probably think about that more. Anyway, so yeah, start thinking like a minimalist, like following different people who are minimalist, and like allowing your brain to subconsciously bring that into you. I think for me, like Instagram, I follow certain friends and family on Instagram, and sometimes I unfollow them and then I follow them back, and like, it's not because I'm unfollowing you, you know, because I don't want to follow you. It's me. I let my Instagram be like what I want my brain to think about for that time. So when I'm really focused on school, I follow a lot of students. Like, I will follow so many people that are in college and, you know, who got their degrees and things like that. I follow, like, now my Instagram is literally nothing but people who are in school. There's a few friends and families, but a lot of like hijabi fashion blogs, interior design, all these different like things that I want in my life, and minimalism and tiny houses, but itches, tiny houses, all of those things are following, and I'm like, this is what I want. Like, so, you know, you just slowly start to bring it in, and thinking like a minimalist, meaning like, as you're, even if you don't know if you want to be a minimalist, like, but as you're going through your days, start thinking like, do I actually need to buy this? Do I actually need to have this in my house? You know, I'm gonna put those book suggestions because they will really help you out a lot. Like, when you think of books, I think sometimes people just think of stories, but books are really like, there's books that tell you how to live. They're out there. There's a lot of them. All right, so anyway, so then that's like the overview. Yeah, hold on, let's see. Blah 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 blah. I'm not reading none of those notes. I just freeballed that whole shit. Alright, so basically what I said is, if I was gonna say to start anywhere, is to begin thinking like a minimalist. Anyone can get rid of their clothing and live out of a bag, but to think minimally, while more in depth than ever, brings a feeling of peace that is crucial to living intentionally. See, this is hard because I'm a writer, and I like to write, and I like to write poetry, and I like to write like papers for school and stuff like that. So it's really going to be hard for me to write notes and do videos. So for a while, you guys bear with me if there's a lot of like banter in the middle of it, and because I'm going to try to edit it as much as possible, but if I edit too much, then I get self-conscious, and then I don't edit it, and then I don't upload it. So it's just this revolving cycle, and just bear with me. We're not going to do that whole note thing. Anyway, I'll just do the bullet points. Like, there's really bullet points. All right, so an overview. I'm sorry, I did not realize how much of a nerd I am. Yo, who was I when I wrote this? So I say I have different personalities. I really do. Because, like, this version of me that wants to be online, like, I have, like, Tia, Tina, Tristina, like, all these different things. This is why I'm a minimalist, because I need to eliminate as much thoughts out of my life in a day. So anyway, so the first thing, your first step to becoming a minimalist, I'm going to be serious, is start, right? So you have to start. You got to do something, whether it's throwing things away. Does it look like I'm looking at you if I look right here, or is it better if I look? This would look, or maybe I'm supposed to look right there. Hey guys, during this commercial break, if you wouldn't mind, please hit that subscribe button below. It is free and you can do it right now. Okay, and I'm back. Do I look right there? Does this count if I look right there? Does it look? Let me stop it and I'm gonna play it back. I'll be right back. All right, I looked. So the trick for me is gonna be if I stand back here, because this makes my jaw look prettier. And also, if I look right there, you guys, it looks like I'm talking to you, and I like that a lot more. I think that's more comfortable. It's kind of weird because I still see myself moving over there. I'm just using my phone today. So I have set like these milestones for me for YouTube, and my camera milestone is 2,000 subscribers. So until I have 2,000 subscribers, I'm not getting a camera. So in the meantime, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you don't already, and let's just actually get on with this video, and we're just gonna completely ignore everything that I just was doing. First thing to becoming a minimalist is to start. Once you start and actually just get the ball rolling, whether it's doing research or getting rid of stuff that you don't want, decluttering, that is like the first step to it. And then also is putting an immediate halt on your shopping. Like, stop. You don't need anything. Go until you have absolutely nothing of a certain category left, and then decide what you need. Decluttering is going to help with this a lot, because you're just going to get rid of a bunch of shit and be like, all right, I only got this much of this shampoo left. Like, I stopped buying clothes. I have not bought clothes. I might have bought a few t-shirts in the last year, maybe off the top of my head, 5 t-shirts. Damn, who am I? 5 t-shirts, 1 bag, and it's a 2 bags, 2 backpacks, because I need backpacks more than a purse nowadays in my life. No shoes. Wow, I haven't bought shoes in about like a year and a half. Wow, I'm really growing. Yeah, so stop shopping. That's really the first step. First step is to stop shopping. Don't buy anything. Stick with what you have and start to really like wear it down, wear it to where you don't want things, and you know, all that. And it's more than just clothes. It means everything. So supplies for school, like paper and things like that. Now I'm like a 89% paperless human being. That other 11% is 1% books, and then 10% sticky notes, and little notepads, and like my planner and that. But everything else, I write most of my notes from school. I either just save the PDF and highlight them, or I write them on my iPad. So I really have become like a paperless person. So yeah, that's the first step, is just beginning. Okay, the second step was do your research. So begin and do your research. So get your ball rolling, decide right away, is it for you? And then do your research, get on YouTube, find different YouTubers, and figure out who works for you and the kind of YouTuber that like you trust. You know what I mean? Like for myself, it was like I needed somebody I trusted, because I don't want someone that's like, I am a minimalist, and then it's like, I know you're not behind closed doors. Like, I need people that you could see it in their character. When I became more involved in becoming a minimalist, like mentally, like physically I was getting rid of clothes and things like that, but when I really started to mentally become a minimalist, I'm like, wow, there's a difference between you and the rest of the world. Like, your brain processes things so much faster. The way you work is completely different. It's insane. So next is to begin using a planner. If you don't already, like I said, I'm about 89% paperless. My planner is, I like recording right here and having my desk. So this is my planner. She's cute, she's little. Right inside, this is a simple, I got it for $6.99. The sticker's still on it. See, $6.99 from Marshalls, and it's by a company called Fringe Studio. If they have a website, I will try to find it. This one is 87. I'll put all that down there. But this planner, I bought my first real adult planner last year. Okay, when I was becoming a minimalist. I'm back itching, butt itching. I'm just dry. I need some lotion. So I was doing this one. It was a lot. I could put stickers, it stressed me out, honestly, because I could move pages around. I wasn't getting tasks done. It was like, this is like a whole nother video if I start talking about that, but it did change my productivity, actually using a planner. Now I gotta remember to look at the camera again. Actually using a planner, this did change a lot about my life. And then I had a second planner last year, which this one was more for just my school stuff, but I ended up mostly putting everything in there anyway. But this style, I would definitely like again, maybe, if I found one for like individual items. This one is also a TJ Maxx, but I can't see the price. They're all TJ Maxx. I'm a TJ Maxxer. See, I'm a TJ Maxxer or whatever. Anyway, so this is my this year 2019 one. Oh, it's really 2019. So I like this one because inside I just have a glance page, a calendar page, and then it goes to the weeks. Now the thing I like about this is the last week of January. It already moves it into February. My brain does that. I will forget the last week of a month and already be into the next week. So to have it already in there, and then when it's like when I'm thinking about stuff, my page right before it is the month view. Whoever thought of that was pure genius, because it really has helped. I'm able to just simply write down what I'm doing. You see all that red? That's all crossing off. That's all the stuffs I did. And then I just have my goals, but there's no adjusting with this one. There's no extra like scribbles. This is the minimalist planner right here, like the number one right now. I'm obsessed with it. The only thing I did notice that I do still is add my notes and my like little notepad back here, but that's more of a me thing, and I like that it's like I can do it for right now, but if it's annoying I can get rid of it. That one has like a slot in the back, but I was never able to find like replacement notebook paper. It was just too much. So I keep this book, my other planner. It's more of a reverse planner. This is from like the Dollar Tree. It just matched that. And I just write down what I did that day. So this way, even if I didn't do something that was on my planner, like a big task, like today I was supposed to record like 10 videos. I'm getting 1 video done because I'm a minimalist. So I'm going to do the minimalist today. No, I had like an interview that overwent this morning and that screwed me up. But anyway, so for this one, I just write down like everything I did. So if I showered, I put it in there. If I put on makeup, I put it, ooh, I didn't put that in there. I put on makeup today. I had a job interview today. I'm getting a job when I move, so that just to balance out some money for a while. Did makeup. What are you doing, crazy girl? That's my dog going off in the back. Let's see. What are you doing, crazy? And then I have this one that's like my journal, that I just write everything into, and I add sticky notes. So this is why I'm very big on my sticky notes, because they're versatile. I can put a sticky note in here while I'm doing something and then put it on my wall. Like this, the sticky note method works for me right now. All right, so that would be step 3, is getting a planner. Step 4, I'm just moving right along. Take up journaling. So do all that stuff. Start writing down and getting your thoughts out of your brain. Your brain is meant to bring in information and store it, but not everything needs to be stored in your brain. So there's a thing called like recall, where you have like a second brain and like everything else stays over there that's not like your everyday, and then you can pull it when you need to. So you want to put all that over there and not do it, or not save it in your head. But also like getting your emotions out and things like that. It helps you to not think so deep into something if you're writing it, and then you'll come to the answer, I feel like, a little bit faster. And yeah, what else did I have for journaling? To keep track of what you've done, where you've been, get your feelings out, like events, and it helps to recall information later for mental health breakthroughs that are bound to happen. Oh, excuse me, Miss Note Taking Tristina. That's Tristina that types notes. That's my like super studious OCD everything white girl. Like that's her. Anyway, commit to change. So you have to really, the real core foundation of becoming a minimalist is changing internally. Decluttering is necessary to rewiring your internal hard drive or material items. When there is nothing left but you and your thoughts, you'll realize you change a lot more than you think. All right, Tristina. Anyway, so commit to change. I'm completely different than I was then a year ago. Like, I do really get very self-conscious lately. This is new to me, to be honest. I haven't always been like this. I haven't gotten to the breakthrough of it yet. I feel like I'm there. Making this video, I put on makeup today. I feel good. I put up a body picture yesterday. Like, you could see my little stomach and titties and shit and everything. So I'm like, damn, Tristina, who are you? But yeah, like, commit to change. For me personally, my name is Modestly Ratchet for a reason. So I love modesty because I like how simple it is. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna always be like a super covered up person, or even in like put my scarf on all the time. It's not. For me, I like the simplicity of it. The hijab is a whole nother topic on why I don't wear it. But when it comes to clothing and how I dress, I don't gotta think about if my butt and all that showing, if everything is bought to not make my butt show. You know what I mean? Like, it's less thought in my clothes if I'm not buying thin wear or, you know, like things that you could see through. I have one see-through t-shirt. When I want to wear that see-through t-shirt and be a thought and let you see my bra, I'm gonna wear that see-through t-shirt and be a thought and let you see my bra. But otherwise, I know the rest of them you can't see through because I bought them to not be like that. But yeah, so you change a lot. your tolerance changes so much. Like, I have less tolerance than ever for inaction, even in myself. And I do it a lot. Like, I'm a procrastinator and I'm working on it. But I do that a lot when it comes to like people. Not like me, I won't take action on something that I know I could get done quick, or I know I could get done easy in a way, because it makes me feel like I'm bored. I don't know, it's weird, I'm getting there. But when other people around me aren't taking action, I have the absolute leastest minimalistic amount of patience for it, because you genuinely, like, when you're like, the world is gonna fucking end one day, why are you wasting every moment on these little things? Why are you like your brain, you honestly can't handle it. Now I see why a lot of people who are like motivational speakers or things like that, like, they become minimalist and they become very simple people who are like, I'm a ritualistic person, because I don't want to think about all that extra shit. So for me, when I'm on a ritual, I'm so much like, when I'm like, nope, I wake up, I pee, I eat, I go do this, I pray, I do this, I do that. Like, I'm so much more, I have patience for other things. Now, the thing that my patience has maximized a lot in has been helping other people to learn. So when I went to school to become an educator, real quick, it was like, it wasn't so much for me the ability to help people learn, because I've already kind of went through that when I was in cosmetology school. Like, I was having fun playing teacher, as we called it, because I already knew how to do hair. I was just, the course and all that coursework I fly through. So I'm just like, all right, I'm bored. And everybody's like, can you help me come to this? And I'm like, girl, yes, somebody ask me. So that made me have fun. Like, I taught more of the dudes, though, to be honest. Like, a lot of the boys in my school, I just worked so much more well with them, because I'm like, bro, you see that shit right there? You see that flip? All right, you grip that shit. Like, this is really me. This is really me. So yeah, I got Jose, okay? I'd be like, yo, you see that brush? All right, when you pull it, you want to pull her hair. Don't be scared, because if you, like, that shit used to be so much fun. So that's where I got like this like love to starting to watch people, like when it clicked in their heads. That was fun for me. But then when I went to school, it was like, all right, how could you teach me to like simplify this? So that's why now I'm like very like note oriented and things like that. But my want and need to watch people learn has grown so much. Like, I babysit my little cousin now, and for a few weeks we're just chilling out. And so I'm helping her with her homework. And when something clicks in her head, I'm like, I see it. And it takes so much to like hold back the excitement. Like, we were watching, I think it's You and Me or something was that movie. I don't know. Normally I wouldn't watch something like that. She'd put it on, but I was like, all right, go ahead. I had seen it before, so I knew it wasn't like crazy sexual. I think there might have been a scene and she was downstairs or something at that point. Anyway, but she was like, he just asked her to stay there while he killed himself. And I'm like, how did you catch that? Like, it was kind of decoded. I was like, damn, yo, kids are smart. So like, when I watch her do her homework and everything, like, we were working on her book yesterday. She's making her own book, so she's working on that, and I'm just like, this is so much fun. Like, I cannot wait to have children and to be able to like watch them learn. That's all I want. I want to teach my kids. Everybody's like, you're crazy. I'm like, that's what I want to do. But yeah, so in short, becoming a minimalist, you start to see the greater good in everything a lot more than you would normally think you would. Than you probably could even imagine, to be honest. Than you probably could even imagine. Is that even a sentence? I don't know. Yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna keep this short. Peace out. I gotta go and go handle some business. So if you like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, both at Modestly Ratchet, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye.